2020 arrived on the 1st of January in 2020. How best to sum it up? Well, it's a bit tough, but I'll give it a shot. The year started off pretty well, but something was on the horizon. That is an exaggeration, but no doubt everyone on the planet Earth felt the same way in 2020. Here we have a basic park, like all other parks in the world, yet in 2020, this bee would have been all that was passing by for 100 miles. You see, something crept onto the Earth that had the biggest effect for all of humanity, that turned this realm of fun and play into a desolate wasteland. We're back, in a park of sorts. This is where we'll start our Hey, over here! Thank you. I'll be your host for today. I am actor-filmmaker Joe Teagle, and welcome to my lecture. Come along with me and my team as we scour the face of the earth to find out what was good and what was bad of 2020. Sadly, that's not happening. So, once again, I must go it alone. Come along as I take you across different dimensions and the vast wasteland that was 2020. We'll cover things that were good and things that were bad, and we start here, a hotel. Not this one specifically. Here, in a hotel hallway. No one's home? Perhaps. But in 2020, this was actually a common sight. All people, whether here in Australia or elsewhere in the world, preferred to stay indoors. Something like a bustling city was rarely seen. Coronavirus, being a new and unpredictable, otherworldly even, disease, generated fear among the human race. Isolation was the term used to describe how people combated and/or avoided coronavirus. It's almost self-explanatory, but it describes the act of secluding oneself from others or society by staying indoors behind any doors. Of course, people still had fun and carried on with life during isolation, sometimes even in isolation, where there was much time to kill. Isolation had a big psychological effect on people, and the lockdown caused by the coronavirus had a confronting after effect. Everything seemed to be working along pretty well. However, once the corona outbreak hit, millions of people were out of work, and many businesses had to close down. Unemployment hit an all-time high worldwide. Empty, quiet sites of civilization were common. People were preparing to cross dangerous, uncharted waters. This is no laughing matter. There was a great rise in depression, anxiety, and alcohol intake because of isolation, and people being forced to seclude themselves from loved ones during the year. Inside the hotel, we find that it is Wait, what's that? Hey, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to be out of your rooms. Hey, get back here. Where are you off to? Hey, I know you can see me. Oh, they're on their way now. Yes, this happens a lot in 2020. Hey, get back here. Because the coronavirus entity originated in 2020, it's still a pretty new concept. Many people didn't, and perhaps still don't, understand the seriousness of this dangerous disease. Rest assured, or not, it's very serious. People who don't realize this, soon will. How fortunate. Anyway, it's time to get on the move. Gotta get back to the rental. Now, it's time to cover a quite severe topic, one that could really turn back time. I'm talking about our future, or no future. With the period of coronavirus, a whole new type of victim was presented. The Educational Institute. You see, or not see, students bickering about, waiting to sit their exams and prepare for their future. But they're not. The year 2020 cast a massive cloud over the planet Earth, and the tribulations that followed even to this day are confronting and shocking. Looking back in this treacherous year, I recall sights of vacant shops, quiet streets, unemployment, desecration, wild untamed animals, ghost towns, empty campus, missing students, constant signs telling people F you, give up your life. Yet, amidst those dark clouds, there was sunshine. And I hate to bark up the cliche, but sunshine breeds hope. And that's just what happened. Humans got by. We proved our ability to adapt to adversity and continue to live our lives with the most fun and opportunities there were possible. We were approaching Christmas. Here in Perth, Western Australia, these skyward aimed fiery projectiles, commonly known as fireworks, were used that night. In conclusion, we find ourselves on New Year's Eve. Whew, let's hope he'll get better next time around. Thank you for attending my lecture. If you are watching this in the year 2050, do remember to take care. Now, please excuse me, I gotta go make another film. Oh,